I can't wait to hear what my experts think about this. A protester convicted for laughing during Jeff Sessions' confirmation hearing. Okay, so Mark, I want to get your reaction about this incident. Watch this.
Jeff Sessions' extensive record of treating all Americans equally under the law is clear and well documented. Throughout his decades of public service.
So if you listen really hard, you can hear a laugh. And about then, about a minute after that, I just want to explain that because it's really low. You can see the Pink Coat protester Desiree Farouz is being dragged from court. She's now been convicted of disorderly and disruptive conduct and parading and demonstrating on Capitol grounds. So go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry. I just wanted to explain it to our viewers.
I always try and just agree that the system works. If a jury goes for me, great. Goes against me, great. But my head is spinning with the fact that somebody's in the halls of our government says something that's really not even that obnoxious in the middle of a hearing where someone like Attorney General Sessions is having a comment made about him. And she is the one who is dragged off, arrested, and then convicted of that charge. Yeah. I'm beyond befuddled. I'm frustrated. It's an absurdity. It's demoralizing that this is what the criminal justice system happens. When yet, we just talked about Alton Sterling's case a moment ago.
I have a short time here. I don't mean to cut you off, so I'm trying to get everyone in. Areva Farouz, she's 61 years old. She laughed because she's talking about his history of treating Americans equally. That's when she laughed under the law. And Sessions has a dicey history when it comes to African Americans. Go ahead.
Absolutely, and if you can think of anything that would, quell or chill freedom of speech and chill one's right to protest, then this is what will do it. To arrest and indict this woman was absolutely ridiculous, and I hope this isn't the legacy, and I hope this isn't what we're going to see under Jeff Sessions. This is what we all fear with him in the Attorney General's office.
Paige?
Well, I do think she became disruptive, but not until she was arrested. So I think they really caused the problem that led to the ultimate indictment and perhaps the conviction. But I agree with everyone else so far. It's ridiculous that we're spending resources on prosecuting someone like this when we don't have the courage to go forward in a case like Alton Sterling.
Jeff Florida?
I thought for a moment she was on a United Airlines flight when they drug her out of there. You know, I was a state lawmaker. You have to maintain decorum in these legislative hearings, but you have to disrupt something, and she just isn't doing anything disruptive.
Yeah, I mean, we saw...
The First Amendment is the First Amendment for a reason.
Yeah.
And she's in the back of the room, too. We should note that. She was in the back, and we could barely hear her, and we didn't see any heads turn or anything to suggest they even heard her. So to suggest that she was disruptive is just ridiculous.
2 years in prison, Mark?
It's absurd. It is a political prosecution that is a very fearful step we're taking. Just like Areva said, if this is the legacy we're beginning, we are in trouble.
So what can anything happen from here? Can the charges be dropped? What can happen?
Well, Don, there is a sentencing hearing that I think is going to take place in June, and she's facing 2 misdemeanor counts. So it would be 1 year for one, 1 year for another. I can't imagine she's actually going to get any jail time, even though she's been convicted. This is a fine case, maybe probation. I think that would be the most reasonable outcome.
Thank you all.
And maybe the DOJ can step up and make a recommendation that nothing happens in this case. That would be the right thing to do.
Thanks, everyone. That's it for us tonight. Thanks for watching. I'll see you right back here tomorrow.